Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel into FS25. I have another news video for you guys, and I am super pumped about this one. The mod contest is back, baby! This was, I think, quote, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I think the last time Giants did the mod contest was FS17. So I am super excited. Do you have an unconventional idea for a map or a bold vision for a futuristic machine? Now is your time to bring it to life. Participate in the modding contest and win prizes from a prize pool worth over 30,000 euros. I believe that's euros. Yes, that is euros. Making sure I was up to speed on my euro sign. I thought that looked like the euro sign, but I wasn't 100% sure, which makes sense because Giants is in Germany? They're a European company anyway. Compete in 4 different categories: Best Mod, Best Map, Best Crossplay Mod, and Volvo Future Construction Machines. Already got an idea? From registration to winning, this article covers everything you need to know. Don't miss this unique opportunity. Join the modding contest and show the community what you've got. Also, I'm not sure if it's going to be in this video or another video. They break down some more of the rules in another blog here. I might add this at the end, or this will be a different video because I think it's important stuff as well. This does a broad overview, and this goes into some more details, so I think the two are very important. Your idea. Before you jump into development, take a moment to answer a few key questions that help you to outline a goal. And also, here's some questions they want you to ask, which I think is good. You want to have an idea of your final mod before you start working on it, so that you have a direction you're going. What do you want to create? Which category does your project fit into? Why should players download your mod? What makes your idea stand out? Is your idea feasible? Once you have a solid concept, it's time to start. If you need technical help, be sure to visit the Giants Developer Network and check out our Discord server. There you find plenty of information and people willing to assist. The timeline. Now this is very important because your mod has to be able to be done within this timeline. So, start working on your submission from now on. November 16th to January 15th is submission phase. So this is going into 2027, of course. And then January 16th through March 14th is set up. And then March 15th through April 6th is voting phase. Then they have April 2027. They haven't figured out a date for this yet. Is live stream winners ceremony. Let's start with the contest timeline. With the publication of this article, the first phase officially begins. Planning your mod submission. From November 16th to January 15th, deadline is 23:59. During this submission phase, we'll be collecting all your creations. Take the time to polish your mod, but don't wait until the very last minute. Setup phase, this gives you more explanation on what the setup phase is, and I think this one does even more. We screen every submission and check if they adhere to the rules. See below. Voting phase March 15th to April 6th. Awarding winners April 2027. I love this part. At least how they used to do it. There'd be one day. I'm guessing it probably would have been this first date. It would have been March 15th. Not saying how they're doing this again. But on March 15th, we would get all the mods from the mod contest dropped to Mod Hub in one day. And then you got time to play with them and then vote on your favorites. I'm hoping that's how they're going to do it again. That's so fun. Once the submission period has ended, we'll review and prepare every entry. This includes testing each submitted mod to ensure it works as intended and is ready for the next phase of the contest. During the voting phase, all eligible entries will be evaluated by a selected jury made up of content creators, experienced modders, giant software employers, and you, the community. As soon as the voting process is completed, we present the winners in a live stream in April. That's what I was saying, like, there's a day, maybe not the first day, but at least how this used to work. There was a day where all of the mods from the mod contest just got all dropped off onto the mod hub. And you had time to play with them and see what you like, check them out and vote and stuff. It's fun. Categories. There are 4 competition categories, each offering a unique opportunity to showcase their skills. Here's what you can enter. Best mod. This category includes all non-map modifications, such as vehicles, implements, placeables, gameplay features, and other gameplay enhancing content. Best map. Show us your vision of the Ultimate Farming Simulator 25 map. Okay, I thought they were, yeah, you can use anything. And maybe, well, I'll do another video and we'll go back to 17 and we'll look at some of the like mods and maps that were part of the mod contest in 17. I think that would be cool. Anyway, where was I? Entries must be original maps created specifically for this contest. Modifications or edits of existing maps are not eligible. However, the use of publicly available empty map templates is permitted. Best crossplay mod. This category is for mods designed to work on all supported platforms. To qualify, entries must comply with all current Mod Hub console requirements and must not include scripts, features, or content that would prevent certification under console platform guidelines. Volvo Future Construction Machines. The theme of this category is moving material. Think futuristic, think creative, and design a bold Volvo construction equipment concept that reimagines material handling. Voting is split equally, 50% community vote and 50% special Volvo jury vote, judged by a dedicated Volvo jury, separate from the one evaluating the other contest categories. Prizes. What's a contest without great prizes? I messed that up. I was trying to be funny. Winners will receive their share of a prize pool worth more than 30,000 euros. These prizes are made possible thanks to the generous support of our sponsors. There's first, second, and third place for all of these. Best mod. First place gets $2,000 in €2,000 in cash. I'm not going to say euro anymore. I'm just going to say 2,000 in cash. You can see I'm not going to be covering this up with anything. And 2 times Radeon 9070 XT. Second place is $1,250, $50 or $500 voucher for Thrustmaster, USCA, and EU shops. And third place is $500 cash. And random participant prize is a Lego L120 electric wheel loader. Best map is first place. Are these all the same? No. It's $2,000 cash, 1 times Radeon 9070 XT, $1,250 cash, $500 vouchers for Thrustmaster, and third place is a $500 cash. And random participant prize again is the Lego L120 electric wheel loader. Best crossplay mod. First place is 2,000 cash, 1 time Radeon 9070 XT, $1,250 euro, $500 voucher for Thrustmaster, and $500 cash. And again, your Lego random participant prize, Volvo Future Construction Machine. First place. Wow! I haven't looked this far yet. This one is $5,000 cash plus a trip to Sweden to visit Volvo for 2 people. Second is $3,000 in cash. Third is $2,000 in cash. And again, your random participant Lego prize. And then raffled off among all participants, you have a Radeon 9070 XT, a Moza TSW truck wheel, 4 times $50 Moza voucher, and a $500 voucher for Thrustmaster. There's your sponsors are Volvo, Moza Racing, AMD, and Thrustmaster. And then voting. The big question is, how are the winners selected? The final results are determined by 2 equally weighted votes, 1 from the community and 1 from the jury. Each contributes 50% to the final score. You will be able to vote on our website when the time comes and submissions stand ready. The jury consists of more than 20 members, including giant software employees, content creators, moderators, and experienced modders from around the world. Our goal was to assemble a jury that reflects the diversity and expertise of the farming simulator community. And then I will go over here and we will read the, this is the rules and guidelines. There's some more in here. The Farming Simulator 25 Modding Contest 2026 invites individuals and teams to demonstrate their creativity, technical expertise, and passion for modding. Before preparing and submitting your project, please read the following rules carefully. Schedule. Important dates and timelines. We kind of went over these again, but we'll go over them quickly again. Submission phase is 16th of November 2026 through the 15th of January 2027. The entry review phase is 16th of January 2027 to the 14th of March 2027. Community voting phase is the 15th of March 2027 to the 5th of April 2027. And winner's announcement is during a official live stream sometime in April 2027. Yes, Europeans read the day before the month. Like here in America, I read that March 15th, 2027. But that's the difference between like American and Europe, how they like write dates. I think it's so weird, but anyway, a little side note. Eligibility, who can participate? Participation is open to individuals and teams. There is no limit on team size. A participant may contribute to multiple projects, however, each project may only be submitted once. Employees of Giant Software and members of the contest jury are not eligible to participate. By submitting an entry, participants confirm that they are authorized to represent all contributors to the project. Teams or legal entities must designate a representative when submitting their entry. The representative must be authorized to act on behalf of all contributors or the legal entity. All contributors must be identified or appropriately credited as part of the submission. Age requirements. Participation in the modding contest is open to individuals of all ages. Participants who have not reached the age of majority in their country, state, or province of residence at the time of prize distribution must provide the contact details of a parent or legal guardian. Here in the U.S., that is 18. Not sure for anywhere else. Giant Software reserves the right to request reasonable proof of age, legal guardianship, parental consent, or a representative's authority before awarding any prize. Failure to provide the required documentation may result in the prize being withheld until the requirements have been satisfied. Content categories. Choose the right category for your entry. Now, this does give a little bit information on each category. Each individual participant or team may submit only one entry per contest category. The available contest categories and their specific requirements are listed below. Best mod. This category is intended for vehicles, implements, placeables, gameplay features, and other non-map modifications. Maps are not eligible for this category. Best map. This category is intended for playable maps. Entries must be original maps created specifically for the contest. Modifications or edits of existing maps are not eligible. Best crossplay mod map. This category is intended for entries designed to be playable on all supported platforms. Entries intended for cross-play must comply with all current mod-hub console requirements, not use scripts, features, or content that would fail platform certification requirements imposed by console manufacturers. Volvo Future Construction Machines. The focus of this category is moving material. Think futuristic, think creativity, and design a bold Volvo construction equipment concept that reimagines material handling. Winners will be determined through an equal combination of community voting and evaluation by a special Volvo jury. Submission requirements. How your project must be prepared. Each submission must be created for Farming Simulator 25, be submitted as a single standalone zip archive, not exceed a zip file size of 1.5 gigabytes, installed by simply placing the zip file into the game's mods folder, require no additional mods, libraries, dependencies, or external downloads, follow the required file name format, FS25, C, I'm not sure what that C is, example, example mod name.zip. Projects that have already been publicly announced or released before the start of the contest are not eligible. Submitted entries must be specifically developed for this contest. Submissions must comply with the age rating of Farming Simulator 25 and must not contain any content that is adult, sexually explicit, pornographic, obscene, explicitly violent, hateful, harassing, discriminatory, sexist, political, religious, extremist, or otherwise offensive, including prohibited symbols or illegal material. Technical requirements: performance, stability, and compatibility. Entries must function correctly in the latest released version of Farming Simulator 25, not cause crashes, instability, or excessive performance issues. Comply with current Mod Hub technical requirements where applicable. Giant Software reserves the right to reject entries that do not meet these requirements. Content and originality. Create original work and respect third-party rights. All submitted work must be the original creation of the participant or participants. Officially provided Farming Simulator base game assets may be used only as supporting components and must not constitute the primary content of the submission. This includes, but is not limited to, 3D models, textures, scripts, animations, sounds, gameplay content. The following are not permitted: third-party prefabs of any kind, AI-generated images, textures, or artwork, copied or ripped assets from other games, assets used without the required permission or license, copyrighted material that the participant does not own or have permission to use, assets sourced from free or paid asset marketplaces that are not explicitly licensed for use and redistribution within Farming Simulator mods. Participants are responsible for ensuring that all submitted content complies with applicable copyright and licensing laws. AI assistance. The use of AI tools is permitted for non-user facing purposes such as concept development, idealization, reference generation, and text or image assistance. AI may also be used to support the development of gameplay logic and scripting, including debugging, structuring, or suggesting implementations. However, the final implementation and overall design must be created and authored by the participant or participants. AI-generated content must not be used as a direct, unmodified source for final in-game assets or gameplay systems. All submitted work must reflect meaningful human contribution and decision-making. Submission process. Complete both required submission steps. To complete a submission, participants must email the following information to moddingcontest26@giantsoftware.com. You can see that there. Name, age, postal address, country, file name of the submitted zip archive as uploaded to ModHub, selected category, and ModHub account email address. For team submissions, the personal information of all contributors is required. A submission is considered complete only when both the required information has been received by email and the zip archive has been successfully uploaded to ModHub before the submission deadline. After the submission deadline, entries may no longer be expanded or extended with additional features. If necessary, the organizers may request or permit bug fixes and critical technical corrections during the review and voting phases to ensure proper evaluation. No new gameplay content, assets, or features may be added after the submission deadline. Personal data submitted in connection with the contest will be processed in accordance with the Giant Software privacy policy and used solely for the internal administration of the contest and related direct communications. For winning participants, personal data may also be shared with the relevant third parties involved in prize fulfillment, including prize payout partners or sponsors, where required to provide the awarded prize as further described in the prize distribution section. Judging and voting. Community and jury votes carry equal weight. The winners will be determined through a combination of community voting and jury evaluation, with each contributing equally to the final result. The jury's result will be normalized against the community vote. In the event of a tie between two entries, the jury's vote will carry greater weight. The jury will evaluate entries based on criteria including creativity, originality and innovation, technical quality, gameplay, presentation, and overall execution. Community voting reflects player preference, while the jury helps ensure that entries are assessed fairly from both a creative and technical presentation. The decisions of the organizer and jury are final. Ownership, promotion, and advertising. Your work remains yours. Participants retain ownership of their submitted work. All contest submissions are subject to the applicable Mod Hub terms and conditions. By submitting an entry, participants confirm that they own or have the necessary rights to all included content and agree to the applicable Mod Hub terms and conditions. Giant Software may showcase submitted entries as part of the contest, including through live stream, social media, and other promotional material related to the event. Entries must not be publicly revealed, advertised, or promoted by participants or teams before the start of the community voting phase. During the public voting phase, participants may promote their submissions through their own channels. Promotion must be conducted respectfully and fairly. Participants must not disparage other entries or attempt to manipulate the voting process. The modding contest is intended to recognize the quality of the submitted mods, not the popularity of their creators. Conduct and disqualification. Fair and respectful participation. Participants are expected to conduct themselves respectfully and fairly throughout the contest. Giant Software reserves the right to disqualify any submission or participant that violates these rules, contains offensive, discriminatory, or illegal content, infringes third-party intellectual property rights, intentionally exploits the game or contest rules, provides false or misleading submission information, attempts to manipulate the voting process, engages in harassment, abusive behavior, or other conduct that disrupts the contest or its participants. Prize distribution, fulfillment, and travel prize conditions. All prizes will be awarded and distributed by Giant Software within 8 weeks after the official announcement of the winners. Volvo Lego prizes are provided and fulfilled by Volvo. To enable prize delivery, Giant Software will share the necessary contact details of the respective winners with Volvo solely for the purpose of prize fulfillment. The special travel prize to Volvo in Sweden is also organized and fulfilled by Volvo. The necessary winner information will likewise be shared with Volvo exclusively to arrange and conduct the trip. The travel prize is only available to participants who have reached the legal age of majority in their country of residence. The travel prize will not be awarded to minors. The travel prize is valid for 2 people and may be redeemed by the winning participant and 1 accompanying person or 2 members of the winning submission team. Rule changes. The current rules apply. Giant Software reserves the right to amend these rules where necessary. Any changes will be communicated through the official contest channels. Participation constitutes acceptance of the current version of these rules. There's some highlights here. Here is the Giant submission. This is basically Giant's terms and conditions. I will link this in the description of the video. You can read it there. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And in the next couple days, I will hopefully have some videos for you guys a video or videos for you guys on FarmCon. I am working on compiling up all the information from the weekend for that video, but wanted to get this one out for you guys. And with all of that, I will see you guys later.